The Light Between Oceans of Time. It began on a rain-washed evening in Lisbon, where the scent of salt and orange blossoms drifted through the narrow streets. Sophia, a painter who had lost her colors since her father's death, sat at her small studio window, sketching the same lighthouse every day, hoping to feel something. One afternoon, while she was painting the waves in muted gray, someone knocked on her door. It was Raphael, a violinist who'd just moved into the apartment above hers. He was carrying a cracked violin case, water dripping from his coat. "Sorry," he said softly. "Your light was the only one on. I thought, maybe you had a candle I could borrow?" She handed him one. He thanked her and hesitated before leaving. "You paint the lighthouse, don't you?" he asked, noticing the unfinished canvas. She nodded. "It's the only thing that hasn't left." That night, she heard the faint sound of violin through the ceiling, hesitant, broken notes at first, then a melody that trembled with longing. She closed her eyes, tears she hadn't felt in months falling silently. The next morning, she left a small note under his door. "You play the way I paint, as if we've both forgotten how to breathe." He replied with a drawing of a candle and the words, "Then maybe we can learn again, together." And so it began. They spent evenings on her balcony, him playing, her painting, both healing the invisible wounds time had carved into them. The lighthouse slowly changed, no longer gray, but alive with golds and violets. She painted the sea as if it were singing back to his violin. Months passed. The city's light turned to summer. They fell in love quietly, not with declarations, but with shared silence, the kind that only two broken souls recognize as sacred. Then came the letter. Raphael had been offered a position with a symphony in Vienna. It was everything he'd worked for, everything he'd thought he wanted, before her. He asked her to come. She smiled, but her eyes betrayed her heart. "I can't," she whispered. "My father's studio, this is where I find him again. If I leave now, I'll lose him a second time." He touched her cheek, trembling. "Then I'll stay." She shook her head. "You can't let love make you small, Raphael. It's meant to make you more. Go, play for both of us." The night before he left, he played for her one last time. She painted him by the lighthouse, his music turning into colors. They kissed as the waves crashed below, a moment that felt infinite. Years later, in a gallery in Vienna, Raphael walked into an exhibition titled The Light Between Oceans. At the center hung a massive canvas, the lighthouse, bathed in the glow of 1,000 imagined sunsets. And in the corner, almost hidden in shadow, was a figure, a man with a violin. A small card beside it read, "To the one who taught me that love is not about holding on, but about lighting the way home." He stood there for hours, the melody they had created echoing in his mind. And for the first time in years, he smiled through tears, feeling her presence like a whisper through the colors.